In the name of El Eloh, the Yielder, the Merciful. ALM. These are verses of the wise book, a guide and a mercy to the doers of good, those who establish regular prayer and give regular charity and have in their hearts the assurance of the hereafter. These are on true guidance from their sustainer, and these are the ones who will prosper. But there are among men those who purchase idle tales without knowledge or meaning to mislead men from the path of El Eloh and throw ridicule on the path. For such there will be a humiliating penalty. When our signs are rehearsed to such a one, he turns away in arrogance, as if he did not hear them, as if there were deafness in both his ears. Announce to him a grievous penalty. For those who believe and work righteous deeds, there will be gardens of bliss to dwell therein. The promise of El Eloh is true, and he is exalted in power, wise. He created the heavens without any pillars that you can see. He set on the earth mountains standing firm, lest it should shake with you, and he scattered through it beasts of all kinds. We send down rain from the sky and produce on the earth every kind of noble creature in pairs. Such is the creation of El Eloh. Now show me what is there that others besides him have created. Nay, but the transgressors are in manifest error. We bestowed in the past wisdom on Luqman. Show gratitude to El Eloh. And who is so grateful does so to the profit of his own soul. But if any is ungrateful, verily El Eloh is free of all wants, worthy of all praise. Behold, Luqman said to his son by way of instruction, O my son, do not join in worship others with El Eloh, for false worship is indeed the highest wrongdoing. And we have enjoined on man to be good to his parents. In travail upon travail his mother bore him, and in 2 years was his weaning. Hear the command. Show gratitude to me and to your parents. To me is your final goal. But if they strive to make you join in worship with me things of which you have no knowledge, do not obey them, yet bear them company in this life with justice and consideration, and follow the way of those who turn to me in love. In the end, the return of you all is to me, and I will tell you the truth and meaning of all that you did. O my son, said Luqman, if there be but the weight of a mustard seed, and it were hidden in the heavens or on earth, El Eloh will bring it forth. For El Eloh understands the finest mysteries and is well acquainted with them. O my son, establish regular prayer, enjoin what is just, and forbid what is wrong, and bear with patient constancy whatever betide you. For this is firmness of purpose in the conduct of affairs. And do not swell your cheek for pride at men, nor walk in insolence through the earth. For El Eloh does not love any arrogant boaster. And be moderate in your pace, and lower your voice. For the harshest of sounds, without doubt, is the braying of the ass. Do you not see that El Eloh has subjected to your use all things in the heavens and on earth, and has made his bounties flow to you in exceeding measure, both seen and unseen? Yet there are among men those who dispute about El Eloh without knowledge and without guidance, and without a book to enlighten them. When they are told to follow the revelation that El Eloh has sent down, they say, Nay, we shall follow the ways that we found our fathers following. What? Even if it is Satan beckoning them to the penalty of the blazing fire? Whoever submits his whole self to El Eloh and is a doer of good, has grasped indeed the most trustworthy handhold, and with El Eloh rests the end and decision of all affairs. But if any reject faith, let not his rejection grieve you. To us is their return, and we shall tell them the truth of their deeds. For El Eloh knows well all that is in men's hearts. We grant them their pleasure for a little while. In the end, we shall drive them to an unrelenting chastisement. If you ask them who it is that created the heavens and the earth, they will certainly say, El Eloh. Say, praise be to El Eloh. But most of them do not understand. To El Eloh belong all things in heaven and earth. Verily, El Eloh is he that is free of all wants, worthy of all praise. And if all the trees on earth were pens and the ocean were ink, with 7 oceans behind it to add to its supply, yet the words of El Eloh would not be exhausted in the writing. For El Eloh is exalted in power, full of wisdom. And your creation or your resurrection as in no wise but as an individual soul. For El Eloh is he who hears and sees all things. Don't you see that El Eloh merges night into day, and he merges day into night? That he has subjected the sun and the moon to his law, each running its course for a term appointed, and that El Eloh is well acquainted with all that you do. That is because El Eloh is the only reality, and because whatever else they invoke besides him is falsehood, and because El Eloh, he is the most high, most great. Don't you see that the ships sail through the ocean by the grace of El Eloh, that he may show you of his signs? Verily, in this are signs for all who constantly persevere and give thanks. When a wave covers them like the canopy of clouds, they call to El Eloh, offering him sincere devotion. But when he has delivered them safely to land, there are among them those that halt between right and wrong. But none reject our signs except only a perfidious, ungrateful wretch. O mankind, do your duty to your sustainer and fear the coming of a day when no father can avail anything for his son, nor a son avail anything for his father. Verily, the promise of El Eloh is true. Let not then this present life deceive you, nor let the chief deceiver deceive you about El Eloh. Verily, the knowledge of the hour is with El Eloh alone. It is he who sends down rain, and he who knows what is in the wombs. Nor does anyone know what it is that he will earn on the morrow, nor does anyone know in what land he is to die. Verily, with El Eloh is full knowledge, and he is acquainted with all things.